We're recording.
Yippee!
I'm like glistening with my ring light and my highlighter. Um, all right. So this is gonna be super laid back because it's just me and Mags on, but we're recording it, so it'll go on the page.
Smile.
So it's August, you guys. How exciting is that? You're taking a picture, aren't you?
Yes, I got it.
Was it a good one?
Yes, look.
Oh, it's so good. I was so excited.
You do.
But it's August. Like, I can't believe that August is like finally here. It was like January, February, and March were like uber slow, and then, or wait, it kind of like, yeah, it was like slow, and then it was like kind of like a steady, and then like June and July just kind of like flew by.
Literally.
And now it's August, which is super exciting. So I want to just touch base on a few things because I know we have a lot of newbies, so I want to just kind of touch base on random stuff. But like, so we have our new product packs, which are super, super exciting. I was a little confused, but I got it clarified today that they're for partners and customers. They don't have graphics for the customer packs yet. So I've been trying to work on putting some things together for you guys so that you can have graphics to use for your potentials and stuff. Because they're like different pricing. But it's a really good incentive, especially like the lip gloss duo of, figuring out like what the retail price is and what the like beauty passport is, and like using it as like almost like a coupon code and being like, hey, I have $15 off. You can get 2 of them for this price. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a really good way to like incentivize those packs. So that's one thing. What else is going on? Oh, the free gift with purchase. So if your customer purchases more than $100, they get a free box of the bamboo washcloths. And then if you have a new partner sign on and they purchase at least $200, they will also get a free box of bamboo washcloths. And I believe these are the 3 cloth sets that they're doing now, instead of the 6. So that's a really good incentive to close the deal on partners. I kind of wanted to go over like some basic things since we have so many new people. Just like if I could go back to when I first started, I would have done things a little differently. Hindsight is 2020. But I've learned through this business that samples are really, really important. And I would focus on getting your samples out that come in your starter kit. Getting the products in people's hands is going to get you testimonies. It's going to get you results. Make sure that you're having them take before and after pictures. Have them give you like a descriptive like testimony of them using the products, because that's really like the cornerstone of building your clientele and getting those customers, and then them falling in love with the products and them possibly wanting to be a partner. This is something that I've slacked on. I'm usually really good at signing partners or really good at signing customers, but I never do both in the same month. I tend to like focus on one or the other. So I'm trying to get better at balancing it and making sure that I'm talking about the products, but I'm also talking about the business. So finding that balance. So I've already this month, Maggie, I'm doing good on the samples game, yo. This month I've done like 8, or this week I've done like 8 samples so far. And I just got another one that messaged me earlier and she sent me her address. So my goal, like I want to get like 30 samples out this month. Like I'm pushing hard because those turn into customers and possibly promoters. Did I just say promoters, Maggie? I mean partners. So getting those samples in people's hands and making sure that you're following up. I highly, highly recommend y'all watching the video of Dana Lynn Benz, I think is her name. It's in the Bella. Is it in Bella Boss Babes? The girl Dana who signed like 16 customers last week. Is it in Bella Boss Babes? Okay. So look her up. She did an amazing training on sending out samples, how to respond, how to follow up with them, kind of like what to say and what not to say. It's amazing training. If you're new, I would highly recommend watching that video, taking notes. I took notes. I've been changing how I've been wording things. Because, there's just certain words you don't want to say. You don't ever want to say, like, are you ready to buy? Because, it's a psychology thing of, like, the brain, like, oh, my gosh, money coming out, money coming in. Like, you don't want to refer to it as that. So she has really good tips as to how you can reword it. And I love what she says about, let me help you place your order instead of are you ready to buy, So it's just like little tweaks like that has really changed the game on how I'm following up with my sample people, and staying on top of it is really key. And just a few things that like nobody really, I guess, says like in the beginning is when you're doing samples, somebody gives you their address, they want a sample, be time efficient. This is something that I have struggled with in the past. I'm trying to get better. But people will fall through the cracks this way. Like if they ask you for a sample, you get their address, and then 2 weeks go by and you still haven't mailed it out, like that's not good for your business. I've been guilty of this because I forget or life gets busy or whatever. So like when you get their address, I am packing those up and making sure that I get them sent out the next day. When it comes to the sample packs, it doesn't have to be super complicated, you guys. I literally put the strip in an envelope with my business card, and you don't have to have a business card just yet if you're not, at a place where you can get one. But before I got my business cards, I would just put in a little, like a little note card of like, hey, thanks for, helping me support my business by trying out these samples. Can't wait to hear your feedback. XOXO Felicia. And then I do print out the steps of regimen so they know how to use the products and like what order they go in. And that is it, you guys. That is all I put. I put 2 stamps on the envelope. I put it in my mailbox, flip the little flag up, and my mailman does all the work for me. So it doesn't have to be super elaborate. I keep it very simple because when I do good on getting samples out, I usually have a lot I have to get. So I don't have time to go to the mailbox or the post office. I don't do I just throw it in there, 2 stamps on the envelope, and I send it off. And make sure that you're following up with them. Write their names down if you're forgetful like me. The apps don't work for me. I've tried all kinds of different apps. It's just one of those things that I'll see a notification. I'll be like, all right, I'll get back to it later. And then I completely forget, and then I don't. So writing names down on paper, a planner, me and Maggie and Catherine all do the happy planner. And it literally saves my life. I just have to look at what's going on that day, and I'm golden. So really, I just think at the beginning, it's about talking to people, getting those samples out, and being excited, showing that excitement, being yourself, being authentic. With so many new people on here, I do just want to say, y'all, be yourself. We don't want a billboard of Bellamy. We don't want you to pretend to be anybody that you're not. Today, I've just had so many cold messages. And the whole, hey girl, can I ask you a question? Or like, hey girl, do you have a second? And it's just like, post on my wall for blah, 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 or you want to earn a gift card or whatever. Like, don't be spammy. Don't be copying and pasting things. We do not teach that. I don't train that. You can't run your business that way. We train 100% attraction marketing, and it's golden. If you learn how to do it, if you haven't heard of attraction marketing, go on YouTube and search attraction marketing. There are so many good videos, but it's basically just showing who you are, sharing who you are. What do you like? What are your hobbies? Are you a mom? Are you a dog mom? Do you like horror movies? Do you like to bike? Do you like to knit? Like, just show who you are, because once people can like, know, and trust you, they're going to buy from you. If they don't feel like they know you, if they go to your page and like it's just spammed with Bellamy, or you're just sharing a bunch of videos, like, how are they going to know who you are? They can't. So just be yourself, share your life. I shared a funny story today on my page about Jordan loving the smell of our sheets because he said they smelled like a nursing home. And I was just like, what? Like, that's funny. People, can laugh at that and it gives them a good laugh, but that kind of just shows them a little sneak peek into like my life. I live with nothing but boys. It's crazy madhouse here. There is y'all, if you're new, you just bear with me. I ramble a lot. I don't have a scheduled program. I'm all over the place. But if you're new, I'm sure you've been tagged in the onboarding document. That is a really, really helpful tool to get you started. We kind of walk you through the whole process, like day by day, of what, kind of getting into the groove of doing your IPAs and, kind of how to work your social media throughout the day. It's super, super helpful. And don't hesitate to ask us help. Please don't hesitate to ask us help. That's what we're here for. There is, we have so many people on our team. It's really hard to reach out to each person individually to check in with you guys, but we're just a message away. We're just a phone call away. If you need help talking to potentials, if you need help closing the deal, if you don't know what prices are, if you don't know certain things, like, just let us know. That's what we're here for. We want you to be successful. We want you to get all your dreams and accomplish all your goals that you possibly can. So please don't hesitate to ask for help. We are also, let me just say, halftime. Maggie's over here freaking distracting me with her selfie taken. But I'm so freaking proud of our team, you guys. Like, last month was freaking amazing. Catherine killed it. She brought in 6 new partners. I brought in 4 new partners. So we grew our team by 10 people last month. It had been slow for a few months, but last month we weren't playing. We kicked our butt into gear. And with this new compensation plan, the new products come in. Like, it's just super, super exciting. The momentum is crazy. And I know that August is going to kick July's butt. And I'm so excited. Like, seriously, like, I do this. I swear I do this for you guys. I want this more than you guys probably want it for yourself. Like, I have this huge dream of having like thousands of you under me and just us all run into the top together and I was just thinking the other day, Maggie's going to get excited, but like, I'm ready to be at the point to do our own team retreats. Like, I can't wait till the day
I
that
know.
Casey is at that point where like I can book a team retreat for us and just like have a girls weekend. Like, that is my dream. That is what I'm working for. I want that so, so bad because I just want to spoil you guys rotten. And congratulations to Maggie for earning the little Louis Vuitton change purse.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I can do that for you guys. Like, it starts off small, but I can't wait to do bigger things. Like, I saw this leader today in her stories, and her team was trying to earn $1,000 toward their mortgage payment. And I was like, that's where I want to be. Like, I want to do a giveaway where I'm like, y'all, let's go. Whoever wins this giveaway, like, I'm going to pay the rent for a month. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. I want to give back to you guys so, so much because we would not be where we're at without you guys. So that's kind of stuff I want to do. I want to have like girl retreat weekends where we just like come together and connect and just kind of hang out and chill and learn and grow and just build friendships and everybody come together in one place.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Like, I'm already like thinking about places in my head. Like, where do I want to have my first team retreat? Where do I want to go?
I think I have a few places in mind.
I bet you do. But
Listen, my team retreats whenever they arrive, because they're gonna be lit.
Maggie's parties are gonna be popping. I'm a little more laid back and low key, but I still know how to have a good time. Mine's gonna be like an 80s bash. Like,
That's gonna be fun.
yes, I definitely think there will be an 80s themed team retreat for sure. Hence my makeup today and my 80s MTV t-shirt.
Right.
I love the 80s. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I think about. Like, what can I do to give back to you all? What can I do to help you guys? This compensation plan and these bonuses are so attainable, but they're going to be life-changing. Like, I see our team growing already and the changes that are going to be happening in the next few months. And it literally, like, I get butterflies in my stomach. I get so like excited that I almost can like get into tears because I'm like, wow, so many people's lives are going to change. Like, the moment that like Maggie hits diamond, like, I'm going to bawl like a baby. Like, Catherine hits diamond, I'm going to bawl like a baby. Like, seriously, it gets me in my feelings because we've gone through so much and we've worked so hard. We've been through the no products. We've, selling out of products and the slow months and the really good months. And like, we've been here from the beginning. So to like see us all succeed and like go and, see these new people come in and get excited. And, it's such a good feeling. It's so amazing to finally find our home, and feel like we belong. And I was talking to this girl the other day, that's gonna be a partner hopefully this week, and she was just like, I just don't feel like I belong where I'm at. And I'm like, join, like, that's what my team is. Like, I feel like it's the team of misfits who like come together and we all feel like we belong. We're all so different, but we're just kind of like,
we really are
the odd group that like came together and like built this community, and we're all like friends. We all get along really great and we help each other and we lift each other up, and like, it's my little misfits. Because I'm so weird. I'm so bizarre. I'm different than other team leaders. I don't speak well. Like, I kind of ramble. God help me when I do go platinum and I have to speak in front of all of y'all on a stage in front of thousands of people. I'm just going to be like, hi, my name is Felicia. I'm from Kentucky.
No.
And I ramble. I'm trying to get better, though. I'm trying to get better. I like watch videos on like conversation and like speaking well, so that when that time does come, I don't completely embarrass myself. But planning a planner. Okay, so I get asked this question all the time. What do I do every day? Maggie asked me this today. Like, what exactly are you? So let me go over that a little bit. What I do really is there's no science to it. Like I said in the team chat, I literally I go and I react to my stories, and I make sure that when I'm reacting to my stories, it's new people that I'm reacting with, so that I'm bringing more people to my stories. And then I'll interact on the news feed, and then I might do some follow-ups, and then I'll go over to Facebook, and then I'll react in those stories, and then I'll interact on that news feed, and then I'll add some friends, and then I kind of just do like washing your hair, like repeat, rinse, and repeat. Like, that's just kind of what I do. I check my planner, make sure if there's anybody that needs to, that I need to follow up with or whatever, or pack up sample packs. I just kind of repeat the process. And especially when I'm grinding and I'm like really pushing, I'll sit at my phone and I feel like I've done it a million times, but I'll go to Instagram and I'll interact in the stories, and then I'll interact in the newsfeed. I'll add a few people. I might send a few introduction messages out or something. and then I'll go to Facebook and I'll get in those stories. And like, I just kind of repeat the process over and over. And that's basically what I do, y'all. Like, it's super simple, but it's just kind of like, I get bored, so I can't interact on Facebook for 30 minutes. So like, I'll interact for 5 minutes, and then I'll go to Instagram and interact on Instagram for 5 minutes. And then I'll go to Facebook stories, and then I'll go to Instagram stories. Cause I can't, like, if I start scrolling when I'm trying to interact for too long, it's a wash.
Doesn't work.
So I try to do like quick 5 minutes. That way it's intentional, it's on purpose, and I don't get caught in like a scroll. And if you need a timer, put a timer on your phone. Sometimes I have to do that myself. So I don't get caught in not actually working my business. Something really huge for newbies is self-development. It's a must. Whether it's reading a book, listening to a podcast, writing in a journal, doing yoga, working out, listening to music, whatever it is, you have to do it. You have to keep your mind right in this business, because you are going to have ebbs and flows. You are going to have ups and downs. And in your down period, you're going to creep into your head, and you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to criticize yourself. You're going to judge yourself. And not that it just completely disappears with self-development, but it's a lot easier to deal with when you've been feeding your brain nothing but positivity, information, knowledge, learning. My self-development, like, again, I get bored very easily. So my self-development isn't always the same in the mornings. Like this morning, I hadn't taken a shower in a few days. We'll just say a few days, because I babysit my nephew during the day. So my days are crazy. But I knew it was going to be late today. So I got up and I was like, all right, I'm going to get up and take a shower, use my purple hair wash. And I put on the best playlist on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
It was songs to sing in the shower to, or whatever, or belt songs in the shower or whatever. And like, it had the best music. Like, it was like Bryan Adams and like Whitney Houston. Like, I was just living for it. So I had the best shower this morning. I was listening to the best music. And like, that's how I start off my day. Just like feeling pumped, like feeling good. Just like my soul was like good. So it can be lots of different things. If you're not into reading books, maybe do Audible, or maybe listen to a podcast. There are a lot of business building podcasts that are awesome and fun. Right now, which one's my favorite right now? It's Melanie Mitro's podcast. I think it's like Women Inspiring Women is what it's called. And it is so good. She is so funny, and I just absolutely adore her podcast. She's the top earner in Beachbody. And she has lots of good tips, and I love listening to her. So like different podcasts like that, like whatever, floats your boat, whatever you're into, but just make sure that you are taking care of yourself first, because if you're not taking care of you, you cannot pour into other people. If you're having a bad day and you're in a funk and you're depressed or you're mad or whatever, people can sense that. So you definitely need to be taking care of yourself first. Even if that means stepping away for a day and taking a bath or chilling or spending time with your kids, that's what you need to do. You have to take care of yourself first, because you will not do your business any good if you are not in a good headspace. And we teach, different things that you can do. But like I said, I do different things. Maggie knows this. I'll be doing yoga for a week, and then like I'm working out, and then I'm like reading a book, and then I'm doing a podcast, or I'm putting on makeup. Like, it's just, I do different things because I get bored very easily. My morning routine constantly changes, but it's always a positive morning routine. This isn't Facebook. I'm doing a team training.
Oh, hi, team training.
Hi. Welcome.
It's my baby boy. He's been gone all summer.
Yes, I am.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I should go over? I really need to start writing notes down so I'm not all over the place.
Me too. No, just like if you have any questions, just let us know. you know.
Yeah, just put the questions in the like I'm gonna upload this to our page, and you can put the questions in the comments if you have any questions. For sure. I hope I went over everything. I'm like a nut. My son came home on Thursday, so my mind was just like crazy. So normally our team trainings are gonna be on Thursday nights at 9:00. Oh, and also the team email. If you did not get the team email, I know, Maggie, I really need to start writing this stuff down. The team email, I emailed it to everybody. If you did not get it, please let me know because it has some really important information about the team Zooms. I'm going to start doing one-on-one calls with you guys. And there's just a bunch of different information that will be helpful for everybody. So if you didn't get it, please let me know. And I love you guys. Let's rock out August. I promise our team training will be on Thursday next week. I will not forget this time. And I love you guys so much. Maggie, don't hop off. I'm going to hit stop, and then I want to tell you something real quick.
Okay.
Night, you guys.